Hello fellow theorists, your boy, your favorite theorist is back with another theory video. And today we are gonna continue the theory from part 4. So, let's get started. Maybe some of the eagers don't know each other, so that was the last part of that person's theory, but let's do another one. I'm thinking that since Jack, or who we think, is Jack is going on tour at the moment of writing this like 6-ish days that Chase and Auntie are gonna take over since Jack obviously can't stop them, since he will be on the other side of the world. And as you can see the background is grey and something off topic. I don't know, I just wanted to try something else instead of the usual black background. But anyways, let's get back into theories. Notice how when Jack went on the first leg and never prepared any extra videos, just daily vlogs. Now for the second leg, he keeps talking about how he's busy recording videos and only a few games have been talked about. I'm starting to wonder if the third leg will also get videos done for it. The big question is, will anyone be able to get hints out of the Jack who's on tour? Will someone ask the right question that gets the biggest hint? That's what I'm predicting at this point is Chase and Auntie and whoever else of the eagers are going to have a little fun while he's away on tour. Because Jack likes to build things up and he's been reposting a lot of Auntie fan art on Tumblr is what happened when Auntie first came back for the 5 nights at Freddy's sister location. So I guess we will see in like 6 days or aka May 28th till the end of the second leg what will go on. I'm thinking Chase is the only crazy enough person not to be controlled by Auntie. Auntie might pop through, but Chase is fighting. If the theory is right about Auntie taking Chase's kids, Auntie's reason would have to be wanting to have control over Chase so no one can save Jack. Here's another comment. But back to theorizing. I noticed I didn't clarify why I think Chase killed his wife. Since I believe Chase is in charge of the channel, I think the baby hand was symbolism of Stacy's hand. I think Chase chopped her up and hid her from his kids, which would explain why he is seeing them way more often. At the end of the Bro Average video, recently renamed to be the Chase Brody Power Hour, he is heard and seen not being able to see his kids really at all anymore. Now he sees them every week. I think the reason Stacy's hand looks like a doll hand is because we were looking through the eyes of one of Chase's kids. A child can't comprehend a bloody hand. I think the creepiness I described is either crazy Chase or Auntie. A duel is coming up. Jack posted a clock with a glitched out duel where the 3 should have been on Twitter. There is a duel between Auntie and Chase later. It might even involve the other eagers and turn into all out war. Here's the tweet. And something a bit off topic, I'm not sure if some people already saw this, but if you go to Jack's Twitter, then you look at his Twitter header. So on to exiles. I never addressed it. There are actually a lot of hidden points. The first time Jack sees the ghost shadow thing fly past, he is genuinely startled, but even when he knows it won't come up again he keeps asking, almost humorously.
You know, it's oh! Oh! Sorry! I was just thinking about how I forgot to buy Christmas presents for everyone this year. Whew! Oh. Heart rate, that's not where you're supposed to be. Calm it on down now. Is it gonna happen again? I think it might happen again. I think it's gonna happen again. Is it gonna happen again? Hey, it didn't happen again. We're okay.
Next, Jack had a lot of fun playing with the dead bodies he killed, which playing a horror doesn't seem very him.
Just making sure. Making sure female Dumbledore stays dead.
Lastly, for small details, is it just me, or does Jack seem really unsettled by the house/bedroom part? He makes it very clear he was only here to explore the hospital, and seemed most put off. But the body of a dead woman lying on the floor, he even closed the door behind himself. And now, the big outro. Yes, I also was scared and shocked to be honest. I jumped a little the first time I watched it. But honestly, I don't think it has that much depth. To me it is a very classic horror movie jumpscare, something Auntie would actually try to keep us on our toes with. This might insinuate that Auntie has control over Chase, but I don't think so. I think Chase is the only one free from Auntie's control, even though Auntie can influence the videos because of his power with computers. I think some of the other Egus may be fighting to get loose, some may not. In Try to Fall Asleep we clearly see Dr. Schneep and Jamie's son Jackson flickering in the static, indicating they are firmly under Auntie's control. I think others we do not see as much may be fighting to escape his control, are too deep into it to be seen, or have escaped without Auntie noticing. I don't know which one it would be. But then also, let's move away from the theories. Jack uploaded another house flipper video. It was great as usual with Robin's great editing. But then I heard this sound.
I'm going in. Let's see what this is like. Oh, sweet! It smells like someone killed a person, ate them, died themselves, put both of those into a blender, and shat it out on top of a manure pile.
I swear I heard that sound before.
Get out!
Should I be concerned? And also when Jack was on tour, someone met him, and this girl took a picture with him, and let me show you the pictures. And the girl who took the picture said on her tweet, I just met this sad man on the street. He said his name was Chase, but then I took pictures with him to make him feel better though. Jack uploaded another hot lava video and once again, was funny as usual with Robin's editing. I was a bit distracted by the video, but then on Instagram, someone pointed out this one part.
And then it does feel like the right thing. That's my story. Jumping Jehoshaphat's.
Where did I hear that from? Oh, and before we continue, I was on Instagram. Someone followed me on Instagram, by the way. Thanks, and I decided to look at their stories. But then they pointed out things that I didn't notice.
I got my little roller and I'm gonna roll out the dough. This is what children like to do. And I can see why, because this is super fun. Actually, I don't need a rolling pin. This is so satisfying, okay? Hold on. Oh no, my children! What was that? Was that Satan? Oh, Satan's in my thoughts again. Get out of here, Satan! I just want to have a good time for a change, okay? You're always here messing with my brain, giving me the bad thoughts.
And another thing, Jack recently uploaded a video today, and the video is titled, What Type of Garbage Are You? Which the title is my mood. And when Jack got to the questions, I'll just show you what I mean.
Pick a murder weapon. It's like playing Cluedo all over again. Do you want to be killed by candlestick, revolver, a knife?
And let me see what you have. A knife. No!
Oh my God, why does he have a
Pick a name of the devil. I think I'm gonna have to go with the good old Antichrist. Cause you know, it has my boy Anti in there as well. But it's just a good one, the Antichrist. Sounds diabolical. Also, so does Diablo. It kind of comes from the same words, but I like this one.
So Jack picked Antichrist, cause it has the name Anti, and for the murder weapon part, he chose the knife. So why would he pick those? I'm not pretty sure why he picked those, but how about we describe what Anti looked like? Green hair, having a knife, with his neck slit, wearing a black shirt and black pants. But then this leads to this one post on Instagram, and yes, I'm always on Instagram. But here's what the post said about Anti. Now look at old Anti, green hair, knife, loud, kinda funny in a way, a bit of a meme. Doesn't that sound more like Jack's personality? Given this, my theory is, red version of Anti can possess people. However, in doing so he involuntarily absorbs his personality traits of his victims. We all know that Jack is a fun-loving guy. It's his most prominent trait. So, when old Anti comes around swinging his knife at us, that's kind like a funny way of being scary. So, here's what I'm saying happened in events. Say goodbye, Pax, kill Jacksepticeye. Red version anti-possessed Jack, probably to get the community's attention and gain control. But, it backfired. The community ain't scared of a green-haired loud angry boy waving his kitchen knife around. But after a while, Auntie realized what we were scared of, the Aegis. And more importantly, Jack, being placed in real, mortal danger. So what did he do? He put Jack in a coma. This set off a chain reaction which negatively affected all the Aegis. In fact, the best way to get to us was to completely remove Jack from the picture and force everyone to suffer from it. He realized all it took was showing his true colors, and that's exactly what he did. Quite literally. And I realized that it's been literally 2 weeks since part 4 of the Jacksepticeye Theory. I sometimes go on Instagram to look at theories or clips from the video and stuff like that. But sometimes these theory videos take some time to make. But anyways, let's get back to the video. So I guess we'll continue this in part 6. Since just today there was a video that Jack uploaded. Well, I'll tell you in part 6. And if you guys have your own theories, comment below and I'll probably put them in a video. But theorists, keep theorizing.